I'm Liv, welcome back to my channel Endless Pages and welcome to today's video, which is my November TBR. I can't quite believe I'm about to say this, but yeah, welcome to my November TBR. I'm still in denial that it's November. It's not November. There's no freaking way. Like, where has my year gone? I want my time back, please. I don't remember what happened this year. It's all a blur. Anyway, welcome to my November TBR. I am just going to chat to you guys about what I am planning to read in the month of November. No readathons this month, just vibes. Not just vibes and mood reads. There are some thoughts behind some of these books that I want to prioritize and get to this month, but yes, no readathons because, yeah, hell no. I think I'm done with readathons this year. I might eat my words in December, but I think I'm done with them. So yeah, here's what I plan on reading in November. Can you tell I'm still getting back into filming after not filming consistently for a very long time this year? I feel like just as awkward as I did when I first started filming booktube. So yeah, I'm so sorry. I apologize if that's coming across very clearly to you guys. But anyway, let's just get into the books. My first kind of focus slash thought slash goal, I guess, for my reading in November is my 12 and 12 list. So it's not going horribly, but it's not going great either. It's going pretty good if we compare it to my 12 and 12 last year, which I think I probably only read one or two books off that list, to be honest, and completely forgot about it. So it's going better than that, better than last year. So it's definitely doable if I really push and focus on it. I think I can get it done in these last 2 months of the year, but I will have to do a big chunk this month. Some just books that are on my 12 and 12 that I have on me. Here's Fruits Baskets. This is a manga about a girl who moves in with these members of the family, and these male members of the family turn into the animals of the Chinese zodiac when hugged by someone of the opposite sex. And I fell in love with volume 1. Apparently this gets quite sad as it goes along, so I'm very scared. I'm not sure exactly where I'm up to because I think these have 2 volumes in them. I can't remember if I've read volume 1 and 2 or just volume 1, but whatever. I will figure out where I'm up to and read more of this. That's one thing of my 12 and 12 that I could, you know, easily tick off. Another one is this serial killer romance, Butcher and Blackbird. This is by Byron Weaver. Yeah, this is, yeah, basically 2 serial killers fall in love, and I think it's like a dark romance. That's another one that I have from the library. Another one I have physically, I don't know where it is as of this moment. I have misplaced it. You'll probably find it behind me in the background, honestly. But it's these Hollow Vows by, I want to say Lexi Ryan, but I could be wrong. I'll correct myself if I am wrong. Which is like a fae book. I started the audio for this book last month and DNF'd it because I was finding it quite cringy and I didn't really get that far into it. I want to give this one a second shot. So I think I will try physically reading it this time. Maybe I just didn't like the narrator. So I'll start from the start and I'll try again. I was going through a bit of a slumpy period last month in October where I was just reading a lot of bad books in a row. So I'm thinking maybe it could be it just fell victim to I read it at the wrong time and it wasn't what I was looking for at the time, and maybe my bad reading the bad books I read before skewed my opinion of it maybe. So I will give it another go reading it physically, but if I don't like it when I start it again, it'll be a DNF for sure. Speaking of books I started last month, my next goal is to finish The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson, the 3rd book in the Mistborn trilogy, the 3rd and final in the main trilogy. I got literally exactly 300 pages into this book in the month of October. I left it too late to start, so there was no way I was going to be able to finish it, but I am officially up to part 3. So I have about, I don't know, I can't do maths, like 450-ish pages left, I think. which, you know, is so doable across the whole month. I just started this way too late in September, but I'm absolutely adoring this book. So my goal is to finish this in November. My next kind of goal that I really need to start thinking about is books for Babe. So I think I've told you guys before, Babe is the Books and Ball Gowns bookish event happening next year that I am going to, and I haven't read a single book for that event. So it is time to start, and I'm going to start with this one. This is Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Rohich. This is a fae book. Oh, it will also be a buddy read with Sash from Sash Reads, which is exciting. So this is about Scarlet, owned by a ruthless assassin lord. Her and her two sisters are the most feared trio on the continent. They are wild, unpredictable, and then one night Scarlet gets locked away in a noble's household until she's ready to fall in line. She's given a job. If she completes the assignment, her payment will be something she's coveted for 10 years. Revenge against the Fae Fire Prince who brutally killed her mother 10 years ago. But when children disappear from her home, all her plans are put on hold as she races to save them. With the help of old friends, a jilted lover, and a mysterious newcomer who claims the magic of the Fae is possible in mortal lands, Scarlet delves into the darkest corners of the world. Forgotten secrets come to light, and she discovers the darkness extends far beyond her own kingdom. So yeah, this sounds really fun. It sounds right up my alley, and I'm hoping to love it because hopefully it will encourage me to really start to focus on reading as many Babe books as I possibly can before the event next year. My next book is one that I am telling myself is a must read in November, and that is a reread of Dark Rise by C.S. Paquette. I won't again say the blurb of this book because I've said it a million times recently on this channel, but I want to reread this, so maybe in December or November, depending on, you know, how my reading month is going, I can finally read the sequel, which apparently is just as amazing and just incredible. So yes, this is, I think, okay, I lied. These two are the, like, I have to read in November. Like, I'm not giving myself a choice. They must get read. So I guess another goal / focus of mine for November and December, the 2 months that are left in the year, I guess this will continue into the new year, is my physical TBR. More specifically, the books that have been on my physical TBR for a significant period of time. I've been recently looking at my shelves when I've been, you know, going to pick my next read, and been looking at so many books on my shelf being like, I have no interest in reading those anymore. So I don't know if it's what, I was talking about this in a Discord, and Ali, bookish friend Ali, was saying maybe it's just that they've been on your TBR the longest and that's why they're just not getting read. But I don't know if it's that, or if it's I'm just no longer interested in a lot of these books, or is it they've just been sitting there so long that I like dislike them because they've been sitting there too long unread. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's maybe a combination of the both. But yeah, there has been some books that have been on there way too long, and I'm not really having the urge to pick up a lot of them, or they just don't come into my mind when I'm thinking about what to read next. So I need to work out what's going on with them. I need to work out if I'm genuinely not interested in them anymore, or are they just falling victim to they've been on my TBR the longest, so I'm just like sick of looking at them when I go to pick a book. So my focus is, my goal I should say, is to read 1 to 2 a month of my long-standing physical TBR, because when I go to pick a new book I go to my TBR card, or I go to my newer picks, and then they just sit there ignored. So I think I'm just going to say 1 is my goal for November, since I've got quite a few goals going on this month. I might increase that to 2, 3 on my TBR going into the new year, but my first is this one. This is a beautiful, you can also tell it's been on my TBR for quite a long time if it's hardback as well. Not in all cases, but I went through a hardback phase where I was just like, I have to have hardbacks. So that's how you can tell it's been on there a while. I believe this is like a book about vampires in New Orleans in the 1800s. A girl flees Paris and goes to New Orleans, kind of gets caught up in the underworld and this group known as La Cour des Lions. I probably butchered that quite significantly. Then a body is found in their lair. Our main character has to confront her attraction for the group's enigmatic leader, Sebastian Saint Germain. It's such a good name. Anyway, along with her own secrets. So then they think there's a serial killer on the loose in New Orleans. One who seems to have Celine in his sights. Celine being our main character. I don't think I said that. She finally has to take matters into her own hands. She finds herself caught between the midst of an age-old feud between the darkest creatures of the night. I was just starting to think, is there even vampires in this? And where the price of forbidden love is her life. So, yeah. I haven't heard many people talk about this, maybe because it's so old that people just don't talk about this book anymore. Let me know in the comments, have you read this? And what do you think? Do you think I am falling victim to they've just been on my like TBR so long that I'm just not interested in them anymore? Or am I genuinely just like, I bought them when I was a different kind of reader? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. So those are my goals / the books that I want to get to in November. I don't know how much reading will get done. It's a pretty hectic month for me. So yes, I can't imagine a crap ton of reading being done, but I'm glad that I have set this month up with some goals to accomplish. I feel like this was a very, like, for me, a very well planned out reading month. Like, there's thought behind why I picked what I picked, so I'm pretty proud of that. Anyway, let me know in the comments, what are you planning on reading in November? Are you participating in any readathons? How are you guys going with your 12 and 12 list? Do you do 12 and 12 lists? Let me know. Give this video a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my content. It would be very much appreciated. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in whatever the hell I post next. Bye!